Love, hello. I feel like the music is probably incredibly loud. So if that is the case, do let me know. I'm eating my oatmeal because I just got back from the gym and had a shower and I'm starving. Dragon Slayer, I know that name. Hello. Welcome in. The Kitty 101 page is in fact my starting soon screen. I just have yet to add a timer. I'm used to Twitch Studio and not Streamlabs, so switching from that to this. I'm all over the place. All my sound alerts are messed up. Somebody needs to like literally just hold a gun to my head until I remember to fix my sound alerts. Forgot to do my Bible reading today, so I left it for tonight, but now I might miss your stream. That's okay. Bible first. Hopefully I'm gonna go till 12 or 12:30, so it's 2 or 2.5 hours, so I'm sure you'll still be able to make it back. Now, is this music loud? It feels really loud. It feels particularly loud. But I really need to fix my alerts because I don't know when people follow, I don't know when people use... Well, I do know when people use, Should we turn down a bit? Okay, we'll do that. I do know when people, use sound alerts because I'll see, like, the thing come up, but I don't hear it. I need to fix a lot of stuff. It's very sad. Alright, so have fun. Happy reading. Fanny! Hi, I was just thinking about you too. I messaged you on, Instagram. Having a good stream? Thank you, I shall try. Hopefully we get some people in here tonight to have some good chats. I miss the good chatty streams. So did my nails was I did my nails and was considering black nail polish. Very nice. I have, hello? Why am I in the ceiling? I've been wanting to paint my nails, I just haven't. I painted my, my foot nails, as Ellie would call them. They're purple. I'm eating my oatmeal. So if there's weird pauses, that's why. Okay, where am I? What? I don't remember how I laid this out. There's a trapdoor. Yeah, this is under a little house that I built a long time ago, which has no interior. First time in a very long time that I've painted them. I see. Yeah, I used to paint mine a lot. Questionably ugly house. I used to paint mine a lot, but it comes off too easily because I like to rock climb, and that pretty much destroys it. They're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman colors, so would that be purple and green? And I feel like I'm in black as well. I think I should make an interior for this house, but really I just want to focus on the back rooms. Look at this big tunnel. It goes way back here. This was like 2.5 months ago that I started this, and then I never touched it again. So it's kind of nice now because I don't really remember what I did, so I'm kind of figuring things out. Big loop. Okay. Angled thing. Okay, so we got a decent start going here. This will be fun to work on. 2 indigo, 1 red, 1 orange, 1 purple, and the purple one with the blue and has purple glitter on it. Wow, that sounds very in depth. When I paint my nails, I usually just do all black, or I'll do like black and purple, or black and something else, like a mix. I don't know. Very crazy looking, but makes me happy. I'm glad. It's fun to like do things that like you can feel like. What's the word? Weird little random things like that that help you like embrace your personality, I guess. Like, for me, I like, ear piercings. I have 3 in each ear, and like, I just love them. And then I'll paint my nails funky colors. I feel like maybe we should make this here, but wouldn't that come through to the other side of the whatchamadoodle? Only after a little bit, so I could be able to do that. Because I feel like it'd be confusing if there's a big loop around and there's a big entrance at the end. I also don't have my good mouse with me, so I'm using my touchpad. Not ideal, but we can make it work. One thing that I like to do also, that's like the personality thing, I'm obsessed with plants, and it just feels very me. It feels like I'm just meant to take care of plants. I don't know, and I guess because I don't know, I'm good at it. I'm like the only one in my family with a green thumb. But I just love how like, it's like having a little piece of nature in your room. I think I have like 36 or 37 now? I don't remember. How have you been, Fanny? It feels like I haven't seen you in forever. I messaged you on Instagram today about, I have not forgotten about the story you wrote me. I really want to read it. Calm down, Zeus. You're fine. It's not that deep. But I really want to read it. It's been in the back of my mind because I've barely been streaming as it is. So then when I do stream, usually it's Minecraft, and then I've been saying I'm gonna read it, and I promise I will. I don't know when, but I want to try to do it soon. If anything, I need to figure out, like, if I'm gonna do it, like, over a pre-recorded video and make it to YouTube thing, because I feel like I might make it into videos instead of streams, because that'd be easier to read and play at the same time. Been obsessing over Batman lately? I see. I don't really know anything about Batman. Oatmeal time. Okay, so this is where we turn around. Yeah, that's another reason. I know that you said you might not be able to make it to the reading streams, so if it was a video, it would be easier for you to see. Like, I'll make it to like 3 parts, maybe 2 parts. I don't know how long it is. But I feel like it might be the best way to go. Is YouTube videos. That way, also, they could be more easily accessed. It'd be more understandable. It wouldn't be all lost in a bunch of like stream VODs. Yeah, picking up when I'm putting down. I want to put the lights on the ceiling. I need to fix that, but I want to work on tunnel. Oh, that's great. It's not annoying at all. What's up here? Swim! Swim! Please. Yep, just as I suspected. Water. Can't get any worse than this. Okay, let's just make a big oogly doogly over the top here. Should we make like a tunnel that goes down? I don't know if the Backrooms has that. I looked at it in a long time, so I don't know if it's good. Editing it would take too long. You don't know if what's good? The story? I'm sure it's very good. I've read those little snippets that you've written in my server many, many times, and they were good. And that was just a silly little unplanned story. Whoa, I'm pretty far away from the house, except I only have like 3 chunk readers in, so it's really not that far. Let me start over. Wasn't it you that wrote the story about the little frog like 2.5 years ago? I think it was like when I was going on vacation or something and I was stressed because of the travel. You wrote a story. Maybe my brain is making that up. I feel like there's something about a frog. Okay, you did. Okay. I don't remember exactly what it's about, but I remember that there was one that exists. You stop being a jerk. Thank you. You know what I haven't done in a long time? Roller skate. There's a much better rink. You remember all of a sudden? The frog? The frog and the fog. Oh yeah, it was that. I want to find that again. It was a sweet little story. I have a few screenshots of your messages from the past, like, well, mostly 2 years ago, I think? A year and a half ago? I have no concept of time. Some screenshots of things that you've said, or little stories you've written. Mostly messages, I think. Like, I have some on my iPad of, something you said that helped me in, like, terms of perspective. It was, about when you're having, like, rough times, or, like, you're somewhere you don't want to be, think of it as, like, a bad dream, and you know you can wake up from it eventually, like, you're not stuck there forever. And I have weird dreams anyway, so that message particularly, like, struck a chord with me, just because I have weird dreams and stuff, so. But yeah, I have a screenshot of that. Some other ones as well, that's the only one I can remember right now. Oh my gosh. Water. Water. I was looking through my Twitch clips yesterday because I'm trying to consider if I want to start posting longer things to YouTube before I start making actual like content, not just reposting things from my past streams. And I saw like the ones of me and Ellie, like our original survival series, like not the live share, but the original one. And remember that clip of him like jumping off the cliff and like screaming "wee"? That was 2 years ago. That feels like it was like 7 months ago. 2 years. This doesn't make sense to me, it's just crazy. The past 3 years in particular have gone exceedingly fast. I feel like every year that passes makes time go faster. 2023 felt like the fastest year for me, I think. Although I feel like everybody says that when the year is over. Maybe I'm just delusional. But I don't know. Wait, this is my first stream of 2024. January is already almost gone. Like, what the heck? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Life is crazy. Yeah, ominous tunnel. To where does it lead? Big gulp of water. Sorry if I've ever said anything offensive on Discord. My own custom pays my user for some reason. Memories are kind of vague. I don't remember you ever saying anything offensive. I do remember not being nice. I don't know. If you were rude, I don't remember. So it probably mean it wasn't anything crazy or serious. Sure, it's fine. I need to start putting the lights in the ceiling instead. I missed you on Discord. It's very sad. My server lately has been a lot more quiet, sadly, because I haven't been streaming as much. It's very sad. Most of the time it's just people like screaming random letters or like sending memes or something. I don't know. I wonder, I'm excited for Hermitcraft Season 10. It feels crazy to be saying that. I've been watching Hermitcraft for like 6 years now? 6 years. 7 years, I think. How old am I? I don't know. Time? Gosh. Yeah. Either way, I'm excited. Season 10 already. Yeah, I don't know when it's supposed to start. I think it's the end of January or mid-February. I really don't know. I don't remember who or if anybody said anything about it. Remember in Season 6 that Season 10 felt so far away? Yeah. I still feel like I'm in Season 8. Wasn't that with like Bodum and everything? Like that still feels very fresh in my mind. And like the Mooners, I really liked that. I feel like I'm yelling. My birthday was yesterday, so I'm older. I didn't. What? I didn't know. What? You? I'm very disturbed. That was an interesting reaction. This happy late birthday. I wish I knew. Wait, yesterday? You had the same birthday as Joker. It's kind of funny. But I didn't know. I haven't seen you on Discord. I didn't see it if you posted anywhere. I hope you had a good day. How'd it go? Did you do anything fun? Joker? Yeah, Joker is in the streamer, not Joker from Batman. The content creator. Not Batman. But no, you guys had the same birthday. My sister, she has her birthday next week. My birthday is coming up soon too, which is crazy to me. It's last week of February. Fanny, I know you have a lot of like little obsessions and stuff you go through like I do. Have you ever had a houseplant obsession? Nobody I know likes houseplants, and I have all of these hours of information in my head, and there's nothing I can do with it. My friend's brother and my other friend's dad share a birthday with me too. Wow. January 16th is a hoppin' day. Okay, we have staircase. Now what to do with the staircase? I think we go sharp left turn, because why the heck not? Or another staircase in the staircase. It's stairception. I think I'm gonna do that. How many steps do we have? Oh, stop flying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. 1, 2. 3. And 4. This is gonna be extremely annoying. How dare there be a natural ecosystem? Gosh. So inconsiderate. I forgot I can fly. It seems crazy to me that, like, birthdays in general, especially at my point in life, feel wild to me. I don't know. Lately I've just been like thinking a lot about like nostalgia, like my childhood, like just how crazy things are in general. Kind of goes along with what we were saying about like the new year, or what I was saying, I guess. It's just, time catches me off guard so easily, and I'm always so surprised by it every time it happens, but especially in the past year I felt like a ton of like a lot more nostalgia and like thinking back than I have probably like ever before. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe because this past year has been so crazy. Oh, I had minor houseplant obsessions, more specific ones. Succulent. Obsession, obsession. Oh, basil grows pretty fast from what I've heard. I haven't grown any like herbs and stuff, but I have a lot of like tropical plants. How is a palm obsession tied to a cat obsession, I wonder? Curious to hear how that works. I don't know houseplant how-to very well, but when Dad keeps a few and they're very cute. I see. I am all over anything about plants. Like, I'm just obsessed. I have a lot. And the desk that I'm at right now is the standing desk that I have in my room. And I usually keep plants on it, so every time I stream in here, I always have to like go and move them to like the dresser or something, so I have room. Which is kind of funny, so they're like all shoved over there in the dresser now. I have a few water again. A few plants that I really want to get that are like a lot of money, like a Monstera alba. Yo, Captain! 8 months since when? Oh, 6 months. My contacts are blurry. Dang, that's half a year though. Thank you for the sub. How are you doing, Mr. Obsidian? Some plants are toxic to cats, and I guess like plants at the time, so I ended up researching cat-friendly plants. Oh, I see, that makes sense. Yeah, I used to get only like bird-friendly plants because I used to let Tango roam around my room a lot, but now I have a bunch of plants that he would be sick from if he ate, so I just don't let him out without me in the room. Tired? Sounds like you need a nap. Is it nappy time? I have to do it first so nobody else can. Oh, answered. I didn't even notice that you answered yourself. Okay, so now we have staircase, to another staircase. Is it backroomsy that it stops here, or should I add like an endless tunnel? I feel like I should let it stop. Because it's just pointless, and I feel like part of the backrooms is just literally just pointless. Stair in that case. Yo, there's a stair up in this case. Oh yeah, I was gonna switch the lights to the ceiling. Stair in that case with stairs. It sounds like it's the butter dog. Dog with the butter. Okay, lights in the ceiling. Oh, that was intentional. I feel like this is gonna be like literally just an endless thing. I have no plan for when I'm gonna stop it. I think I'm just like, I think I said this last time. I streamed on this. I want to use this world as like the world that I go to when I just want to talk and just focus on chatting with everybody. Because those are honestly my favorite streams. So if I just have something to like kind of mindlessly build while I'm talking, that would be great. So I think I'm going to use this just for that. Man, I'm getting confused by my own build. Ooh, was that water up there? It looked like water for a second. I really wasn't looking. I stopped it fast. I'm excited because I got back from the gym a little bit ago and I did lower body. And one of my favorite things to do is barbell hip thrusts, and I tried to do a new personal best today. Because I realized I had really not been messing with like trying personal bests or like new records for myself with that movement. And like the last time I'd done it was like, I don't know, September or something. So I was like, okay, we'll see what I can do. So 2 weeks ago I tried that, and then today I tried it again, and I can now hip thrust over twice my body weight, which is very shocking to me because I'm built like a twig, kind of. But I'm kind of proud, which is rare. I don't like to feel proud of myself because it makes me feel bad, ironically. But it was 275 pounds, and it felt nice to be able to do. In 2024, I hope I want to be able to do 350. That would be nice. So we'll get there. Like, I feel like it's kind of, I'm just really surprised that I can do it, because I've always been on the smaller side, so it's unexpected for somebody like my frame to do it. So it just makes me more excited that I can. Ads, no! Imagine getting ads. I know. Just absolutely trash talks anybody who doesn't sub. No. How did I break that? I just placed it. Couldn't be me. I know. Ads are cringe. I remember I posted this, what I had built of this so far, I posted it on Reddit, and everybody was like, "Where are the lights in the floor? Put the lights in the ceiling! Why are the lights on the ground?" I'm like, girl, I don't see you building the back rooms. But fine, I'll fix it, you're right. That's exactly how this sounded, by the way. Just as high-pitched and ear-bleeding as possible. I would know. Hey, lights in the ceiling? All better. That does make it feel more backroomy. So now we have the big loop around, and then we have the staircase in the staircase when you're staring in that case, and then we have... I feel like we have to address it as that like every single time. Now add scary monsters. Okay, close your eyes. Close them. I mean it! Close your eyes! Now wait until I say it. Wait. Wait. Okay, are you ready? I put my monster. You can open your eyes. I'm gonna show you. Behold! He squeaks cutely. I'm really scared to be so close to it right now. I don't. Oh my gosh, it's looking at me. It's looking at me. Here, Peace Fern. Peace Fern. Yes, yes, Peace Fern. Yeah, he likes it. Let's go to the staircase and the staircase and the stair and the case. Hide, hide, hide. He's not looking. We're fine. Run to the stairs. We're free! Is that the monster you needed? Hang on, the Sister 101 is in here and I can't really mute. It's too much trouble, so... I love you, so good. Yes, good monster? Uh-huh, he's baby. Where is he? The worst kind of monster. The one that looks cute while it devours you. Look at him. He's menacing. Anything with toes that pink can't mean anything good. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. It's okay. Yeah, you go over there. Good, good monster. What was I gonna do? Okay. Steel's Fern made it out alive. I think he bit my ankle a little bit, but it's fine. So now what should we do? Where's the entrance? Here? I feel like we should have something going off on this side too, because if it's only all on one right side, it just feels kind of dumb. So I guess I'll make one over here as well. I have to go eat dinner now. Okay. Okay. My brain just broke. Okay, okay. Have a good dinner and thank you for dropping in. Eat good, my friend. I'll be backing in the rooms and staring in the case. Adios. Man, now I live in constant terror. Axolotl on the loose. Will my ankles be bitten or will they survive another day? Who knows? Lord willing, I make it out alive. So stupid. Simply ridiculous. This is kind of satisfying. Like, I can just, like, there's no really rules to it. Just make it all nonsense. That's kind of the point of it. Let's do whatever the heck you want. I should just log on here one time at like 6 AM, stay on it till 6 PM, and just build ungodly amounts of staircases and endless tunnels and hallways. That actually sounds quite terrible. For some reason, like, I like the game and everything, and even with my favorite game, like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, I rarely ever want to sit down and play it for more than like 2 hours. I think the longest stream I ever did was about 4 hours with Ellie, maybe? I feel like that's what it was. Like 2 years ago, it was like 4 hours, I'm pretty sure. But like usually I just don't like to play a game for more than 2 hours. I don't know if I just get like zoned out, like if I do the same thing for that long. I don't really know what it is. It's not the point of being on a screen for that long, because I'm doing that all the time when I'm like drawing or designing things. I don't really know what it is. I guess my brain just is like, eh, gamey stimulation, bad, no more. Longest I've ever played like Tears of the Kingdom or something was like 3 hours. Every now and then I'll sit down and play for like 2 or 3 hours. Just get a good session in. I still haven't beat it. I'm not really trying too much though, because I feel like with the Zelda games, like the modern ones, with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, there's just so much to do, and I love that about it, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful map. Some of the best, well, the best game experience that I've had. Those are my favorite games. And a lot of people are always like, oh, you are not a true Zelda fan, you started when Breath of the Wild began, you're like everybody else. Yeah, I am, that's okay. I liked like the characters from Legend of Zelda before I ever actually played one of the games, and the funny thing is, what got me interested in Breath of the Wild when it came out was I had a Wii U game that was like based off Legend of Zelda, and it was basically just like a bow and arrow like fighting type game. I really don't know how to describe it. Welcome back, Fanny. But I had fun doing that, which is ironic because it's literally nothing like Breath of the Wild. But I guess that combined with just the fact that I like the characters before I even got into the game. I'll never get over my obsession with Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I'm trying to get my boyfriend to play Breath of the Wild. He played it once a long time ago before we were dating. So like March of last year probably. He played it for like 15 minutes. But we have an agreement that we're gonna try and do soon that if he plays Breath of the Wild on my Wii U, I'll make him like his own account or whatever. If he plays that for like 45 minutes, I'll play the game he wants me to play, which is Sekiro. Or Dark Souls. He likes Dark Souls a lot. These are his favorite games. I just really don't want to play Dark Souls. I'd rather do Sekiro. But we have that agreement, because really I just want somebody to like play it, just it'd be fun to see like the act of experiencing it for the first time, even if it's not me experiencing it again. We use something that should be said like how Mario said it. I thought that'd be kind of hard. I'm trying to... I can hear it, I guess. I was gonna do it, but I don't know if I want to do that. Be pretty silly. I just love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm taking my good time with Tears of the Kingdom. I accidentally started the boss fight the other day because I was doing that. Well, I don't spoil it, I guess. I don't know who hasn't. Whatever, you get the point. I was like accidentally started the boss fight through a quest I was doing, and I was like, nope. I ran straight out of there. Went back to my save file that I had from before, like 2 minutes before. Cause like I definitely could beat it now, I just don't want to. I really miss experiencing Breath of the Wild for the first time. Because with Tears of the Kingdom, sure you get that first experience of a game again, but you know the map for the most part, and you know how the game is typically played, because it is so similar to Breath of the Wild, so it's not quite the same as like when you're in Breath of the Wild and you walk out of the Shrine of Resurrection and that cave like opens up and you see the beautiful expanse of Hyrule. It's just gets me right in the feels. Right in my sad little soul. Those games are like my comfort games. Sometimes if I'm anxious, I'll just go play them. The wild takes your breath away. Exactly, it really does. I'm also excited for my boyfriend to play Breath of the Wild because my favorite character, Rivali, I know he's gonna hate him. Well, maybe not hate him. He's either gonna hate him or he's gonna think he's hilarious. He's really confusing like that, because sometimes his sense of humor will be one way, and then another day it's like the complete opposite. I'm like, what the heck is happening? But I guess we'll see. He thinks like extremes like are funny. So like if there's a person who has like an obsession with what's something random, I don't know, Hot Wheels, but not like a normal collector, but like an obsession, like has thousands of Hot Wheels and has like a car that is like custom made, like a real car to look like their favorite Hot Wheels collector's edition or something. And like they live and breathe Hot Wheels. Like he would think that's hilarious. He just thinks people doing like extreme things is funny. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I don't know. I forgot about Hot Wheels. I love Hot Wheels. They're pretty cool. I had a little phase of them when I was like 12 maybe? I don't remember. They used to sell them at my Kroger, like my grocery store, for like $2. They had a brief period of time where they sold them. It's like $2 or $3, and I have a bunch from there. Not too many. Don't live and breathe Hot Wheels though. That also sounds painful. What should we do with this tunnel? Big tunnel. I feel like because the other side has a big room, maybe this should be contrasting, so like something different than just a large expanse. Hang on a second. back is hurting. I'm so sore from yesterday. And then I also sat at my desk for a while last night, so now my back is hating me for it. Everyone stretch. It's gonna be a painful stretch, but I will. Yikes. I did back and triceps yesterday. So like that combined with just the fact that I sit like a shrimp sometimes. Hydrate? I shall. Big sippy complete. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have a pretty purple water bottle. It's on brand. Because I'm organized and trendy. It was given to me, it wasn't my choice. But he slayed at the choice. Everything purple. Oh, that reminds me. I feel like most girls growing up, like their favorite color would be pink or purple. Not most maybe, but a lot of little girls. Pink and purple. Maybe because that's what it was expected of them, so they just kind of said it was. Or just because, I don't know, little girls tend to gravitate more towards like the stereotypically girly things. But I feel like a lot of girls, when they had pink or purple as their genuine favorite color, at one point in their life they had a stage where they said they liked blue, just because they wanted to be like different, or like change something. I feel like I've heard of that of like a lot of girls. I don't know, I just got reminded of that the other day because my little sister was talking about her favorite color, and I was like, since when is that your favorite color? It's always been this, this, and this. And she's like, ah, that's not true. I'm like, girl, you literally like said that like 2 months ago. I don't know. Just had a flashback of that time we were in VC and then someone gulped. And it was funny for some reason. Oh, I mean, if it was like dead silent and it was just a loud gulp. Or if there were people talking and then the most distinct sound you can make out was just a loud gulp. That would be funny. I one time laughed at the sound of a a boiled noodle dropping on the floor because it bounced and it sounded really stupid, so I like laughed really hard. I still think about it often. I've actually told that story several times just because it was so funny to me. Is it healthy to be in hysterics about a boiled noodle? Probably not. Do I care? Also probably not. But stupid noises and like things you won't expect are like the funniest. I like that, and like when things are cut off, like if a scream is like just cut perfectly at the end. Can't get enough of it. And it reminds me of one time me and my cousin were at a restaurant with my family. I think it was my mom, his mom, and my grandmother. It's this cute little restaurant in the downtown of the city my grandparents live in. And Pickle, it is Fanny. She's here. How are you, Pickle? Me and my cousin were probably like 9 or 10 at the time. Me and my cousin are very, very similar in a lot of ways. But somebody dropped like a full like chicken finger or like chicken tender under the table, and somebody pointed it out. So me and my cousin looked at it and just bursted out laughing, just at the thought, oh my gosh, English, just because of the fact that there was just a sad, lonely chicken tender laying under the table. We just thought it was the funniest thing ever. Realize you sound so much like an art teacher of mine? Me? I assume it's me, I'm the only one talking, that was a stupid question. I think you said that before, I might be imagining that? You knew it was her birthday, Pickle? I just learned that today, and I feel really bad because I feel like I should have known, but I don't know how I would have known, but still. I should have known. Telepathically. My brain should have slapped me awake. I should have known. Creepy noise? Penny is 97 now. She hasn't aged today. Pickle, I thought it was cute how you wrote Pickle Pants on the front of the letter you sent me. The nickname I gave you. Very creative, I know. It took about 3 hours to come up with that, actually. I sat in one of those like sensory deprivation tanks in pitch black for 3 hours until it came to me. Little known fact. One day it's just in the notes section of her profile for me. Huh. I didn't know her birthday. I'm gonna go cry in a hole. Pickle and Fanny, you guys missed the monster we put in here. Captain suggested that we put a monster because it's Backrooms, and I put one in here. And it's actually terrifying. I don't know if I'm gonna turn around and see it there. Do you wanna go see? It's like Herobrine, but worse. Herobrine, whatever. Same thing. Why am I arguing with myself? It's slightly concerning. Let's go see. Come out of the tunnel. Back here. Through the dropping room. To the other room. Take a sharp right down the tunnel. Down, 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 down. He's supposed to be around here somewhere. Hope he didn't die. He might have died. I think he's dead. Uh-oh. Dang it. No! We had an axolotl and there was a whole bit. And I was like offering it like peace offerings. And it was like, never mind, I won't eat your firstborn child. And I was like, sick dude, thanks for that. And yeah. But he's gone now, apparently. Day ruined. Really coming together. Yeah, we've gotten a little bit going on here. I moved the lights to the ceiling instead of the floor because I posted this on Reddit and everybody was like, why are the lights on the floor? Put them in the ceiling! Do axolotls need water to live? Oh yeah, they can't stay out of water forever. I didn't know how long the time was though. I remember when I was on that, like... Ugh, here we go. Pickle, you know what you must do. Thank you. Why am I getting spammed with... I'm in like a group chat from the college youth group I used to be in. Back when I was in college, 40 years ago. And I don't know why I haven't left it yet, to be honest. That took an axolotl toll on you? It did. I constantly feel the weight of his tiny pink soul bearing down on me. Oh, Fanny did it. I forgot Fanny was a mod. I tried to answer detective no, and I just typed moo instead. I actually have to go to bed soon. No! You can't leave. You have to stay here for the next 2 hours. I don't know if you know that. But yeah, you do. So get comfortable. Get a blanket. Quick quote a meme. The first one I thought of I can't even say because it has curse words. Second one. I like that laugh. That's a nice laugh. I doubt either one of you know what that's from. Look up Justin Bieber laugh meme. It's from like an old interview. Fine, I'll fall asleep for the stream. Oh no, I feel like I should be less chaotic and talk quietly and have nice little quietness. I don't think I can be quiet. Starts screaming. Imagine you're drifting off to sleep and you're just barely on the edge of having a dream and you're like laying in the field of flowers and you can hear the sound of little rabbits hopping around you as their paws gently press into the thick grass, and it smells so nice, and the dew that was there in the morning, and you're just slipping into that dreamland, and then you hear me screaming, and it seems like I'm in your bedroom at 2 a.m. Just absolute, ungodly, ear-bleeding screams. And the field you're dreaming of catches on fire. Don't worry, I've nearly fallen asleep in chaotic VC before. I see. Well, don't worry about staying here, though. You can go sleep. I'm sure you'll sleep better without background noise. Go have a sleep. Is it bad that I have a Batman episode for that? No, it's not bad. Hyperfixations are good for the soul. Oh yeah, I don't know. Fanny, I don't know if you heard this. Pickle, I think you did, I'm not sure. Either way, you're gonna hear it again, but my boyfriend for Christmas, he got me a 12-month subscription to like a plant service thing. So every month they send me a plant, and I'm super excited because this month should come in the next week, or next week I think. And I'm excited because I'm trying not to spend money right now. So usually when I do spend money, it's on plants. And so that way I can still feed my plant addiction without spending money. It's very nice. I have, in December I was sent a blue star fern, which I'd actually never heard of before, and it's really neat. They reproduce the little spores that they make on their leaves, and so if you're lucky enough and if you're careful enough, you can actually germinate those and it'll make little baby ferns. And apparently this type of fern needs a lot less humidity than normal ones, which is good because I don't have too much humidity in my house. And usually I can't keep plants that need humidity. But I ordered a humidifier because I have an alocasia and a type of pothos that could really benefit from it. A lot of tropical plants could use humidity, but with my alocasias are usually really picky, hard to take care of, so I just went ahead and got a humidifier. So I'm excited. Blue Star, ThunderClan leader? Yeah, my little sister is obsessed with warrior cats now. I had a little warrior cats phase when I was younger. I don't remember too much about it, but I still remember like what I imagined their little base to look like. Like I can still see it perfectly in my head, as if I just read them yesterday. My little sister asked me to draw her favorite character, Jay Feather, little gray dude. I think he's blind. I think so. I don't remember, but she had me asked me to draw him, so I made a little sketch of him a week or two ago. Wasn't too bad. I'm used to drawing like realistic cats for like commissions and stuff, so it was a bit different to draw something like cartoony looking. It was fun. I think I should be evenly spacing these slides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. BTS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I miss BTS, man. The BTS days. Love Jay Feather so much. I love Jay Feather. He's precious. Best character. I see. Dragon Slayer, you could not be more correct. You literally said what I was thinking. Crazy. Is it bad that I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song for that? No, I don't think so. It's always fun to relate your like hyperfixations to things going on. I'll be in like a call with I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. I'll be like in a little conversation with I don't know if it's, you call her my boss. I mean, she's just I volunteer at my church to do their like social media content for them. So like the lady that I send my content to for her to post, her, whatever you'd call her, manager or something, I'll be in like a conversation with her and she'll say something like a certain phrase and then my brain is just gets distracted because whatever she said reminds me of like, I don't know, something stupid like Voltron or I don't know, I can't think of an example now. Should these be this color? Yeah, they should. I mean literal lyrics of what you said that I heard a few hours ago. I see. So now I'm quoting lyrics without knowing it. I must be pretty fancy, I guess. Is there like I've heard well, I haven't heard a lot, I don't really know anything about it, but I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has had like a massively growing fandom the past year or so. Do they have like fan music? Like, you know, the Living Tombstone does music for, like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff? Like, is there a bunch of fan artists and stuff for that? I've heard there's a song somebody made about Tango Tech, like the Dungeon Master type thing, and I haven't listened to it yet. I really want to. Like, in terms of the hermits, I feel most attached to Tango, Grian, and B-Dubs, and Corrales. I think. So the fact that there's a Tango Tech song and I haven't heard it yet is quite shameful. I'm not really into the fandom, but there's a lot of visual artists, but I'm not about music. I see. But if there was, it'd be like less discovered, because I feel like that's such a newer fandom. There's probably some less established content creators for it. I don't know. I still haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse. That reminded me. I need to watch that. I need to write that down, because I really want to watch it. I don't know what it's on. Across the Spider-Verse. Is it on Netflix? It is! I might be doing that tonight. Staying up to watch it. We don't have Netflix, but my boyfriend does, so he signed into his Netflix on our TV, which means Spider-Man access for me. Me neither. See, I watched Into the Spider-Verse, like, literally, like, when did it come out? I gotta check. Into the Spider-Verse. 2018, so yeah, I watched it, like, 2 years after it came out. Maybe? Yeah, I think it was, like, I watched it in 2020. I'm not really sure. And I still haven't watched Across the Spider-Verse, and I love, like, the concept of it from what I've heard. I've tried not to spoil anything, but the concept of it seems super neat, and I love how everybody makes, like, the little spider sonas, and I feel like with Across the Spider-Verse, I've seen a lot more creativity with them. Like, just crazy designs and stuff, and I would really like to see it. Although, I know there's a lot of people who, like, simp for this character, not Michael, Miguel, I think, and that's gonna be concerning, because once you get involved in any fandom, you're just gonna have to deal with, like, the simps and the tags, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say examples, because they get so weird. Hang on a second. I'm back! The Mother 101 was in here. Is this the same mic I was just using? No, hang on. Oh, better. Okay. You watched Into the Spider-Verse 2019? Okay, so like a year after it came out. Yeah, I'm just super behind. I'm not a big movie person or a TV series person, but since my boyfriend logged into Netflix on our TV, now I can rewatch like some of my favorite shows, like Voltron. For some reason, I just love Voltron. Like, not the original, sadly, but Voltron Legendary Defender. I watched that back when it was coming out, and I really liked it. So we've been taking turns. He's been having me watch Avatar The Last Airbender, which is pretty neat so far. And so we'll watch an episode of that together, and then we'll watch an episode of Voltron. And it's pretty nice. But the funny thing is, with Across the Spider-Verse and everything, I haven't even seen the actual Spider-Man movies. I don't know why, really. I just haven't. Like, I don't have a whole lot of interest in them. Did someone say Avatar? I just came back. Yes, I did say Avatar. Me and my boyfriend have been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. We usually watch an episode a night, and then we'll watch an episode of Voltron right after. So it's usually pretty nice. Welcome back, Pickle. I thought you were going to bed. No sleepy sleep? Wait, is that? I feel like that's the wrong direction. Maybe not. Good show. Glad you're enjoying. No, we're only like 2-3 episodes in, but it seems neat. I've always had a soft spot for like stereotypical like stereotypical like controlling of elements thing. I don't know, I've just always thought that was really neat. I think 2003-2007 might be my favorite era for Western animation. I don't really pay attention to dates, so I wouldn't know. So do you like a lot of like Disney movies and stuff? There's some original, I don't know if they're original. Like, not original, classic. There we go, classic. There's a lot of classic Disney movies that I like Hercules. I love that one. Aladdin. Emperor's New Groove is pretty funny, but it's not my favorite. This is coming along. We've got a lot of Backrooms-y going on. Not into Disney, and me neither, but there's some stuff that I liked. Love you. There's some stuff that I liked growing up, and I don't mind them, but I just really don't like Disney. I feel like I should put something on the staircase, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of adds to the fact that it's weird if there's just nothing here. I don't know. I remember when I was playing like the Roblox version of Backrooms, there was a lot of like just pointless little tiny hallways. Might make something like that? I don't know. When I was little, I loved more classic animations, especially Scooby-Doo. I never watched Scooby-Doo. The vibe of that show just felt gross to me. I don't know how to describe it, or like why? I don't know, it just felt weird. I was never interested in it. Stuff I watched when I was little was like, Zaboomafoo. Flashback to Shrek in the Backrooms. Oh my gosh, yeah. I forgot about that. I liked Zaboomafoo when I was little. With Martin and Chris Pratt. Not Chris Pratt. Martin and Chris, right? The Pratt brothers? Why am I having a stroke? I don't know, but I liked Zaboomafoo and they were in it. And I liked, why can I suddenly remember nothing that I've ever watched? I don't know. All I usually watch nowadays, unless it's with my boyfriend, is YouTube. I'll watch like plant shopping hauls and stuff. Since Hermitcraft is off season. I like this is gonna be okay. You know what I realized? I said I was gonna do Deltarune again, and I still haven't, and that was months ago that I said that. Maybe I can make that a video thing. I have a lot of things I want to do, and I need to figure out how to make the time to do them. I don't know how people are so good at time management. I do know I need to start getting up earlier, though. That's a big factor of the time I have in my day. I'll sleep in for like 2 hours, and then that might be awfully nice, but then you lose 2 hours in your day, so I don't know. I need to find the balance. I like Deltarune. I feel like it's one of those things. It's like a Ritz cracker. You don't really think about Ritz crackers until you have a Ritz cracker, and then you're like, dang, Ritz crackers are good, now I don't want to stop eating them. It's like Deltarune. You never really think about Deltarune, you never really recall it too much. But then you play it and you're like, I never want to stop. Also, the Ritz cracker analogy, my cousin came up with that when he was talking about Slimesicle, which is kind of funny. A lot of time management is energy management. If you don't know how to manage your energy or what things to prioritize, it gets harder. Well, time management and doing things that I want to do if I'm not already in the habit of doing it for a couple years gets all mangled up in my head. I really don't know what it is. The main things that my days consist of is I always have chores that I do. I'm usually always keeping like my room, my desk we have in the other room, and I keep the living room and the kitchen clean usually. And so I'll do that every day. And I go to the gym almost every day. It really depends. I'm usually doing something active every day, and if it's like at the gym or I work out at home, like I bike or something, or I skate or I rock climb. So it's always pretty much always chores in the gym. And then usually my boyfriend is here 4 days a week. It really depends. And then there'll be like, you know, the unexpected family stuff. And then sometimes, like, I've had the chance to stream the past few nights, but I haven't been feeling very well mentally those nights. Or, like, I just didn't have the energy, like, something's just been off, so I wasn't able to. I could have last night, but it would have been a really late start, and my head was just funny, so I didn't. So I think what I would need to work on first is choosing to stream even when I don't necessarily feel up to it, because, first of all, a healthy amount of discomfort is usually when you grow and you make progress and blah 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 blah. So I need to start doing that. Because I feel like I definitely could have streamed last night and it would have been fine, and it might have even helped my mental state. So I really regret that I didn't stream last night. But I need to work on that. I need to get up earlier. It's just kind of hard because sometimes, like, how do I describe it? Because I have anxiety, obviously, as we all have talked about. And my therapist says I have depression, but I feel like it's just the side effect of the anxiety that I have combined with the general neurodivergence that I am. So I don't really know. But either way, the feelings are still the same. So like with depression, you know, you don't always want to get up at the time that you should, because that means you have to face those emotions sooner. And it means there's more time in the day to feel those bad emotions, but on the same topic, you would also have more time to feel the good emotions, so I just really need to focus on that and take it day by day. Because I cannot be sleeping in the way I do forever. I don't always, but I don't know. It's a whole thing. Do you know about the 4-quadrant model thingy? Urgent, not urgent, important, unimportant. I don't think so. 4-quadrant model thing. I'm not sure. But I know I at least need to do that. I need to work on pushing myself when it's healthy to do so to stream. Because I'm used to doing that with other things, like the gym. Because I know, first of all, that always helps me. Like, I had a headache earlier, and I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to stream, because my headaches, they might be migraines, I'm not sure. They, like, make me really sick sometimes, so I was, like, afraid I wasn't going to be able to stream, but then I worked out, and it helped me a lot, and so here I am. And streaming oftentimes, like, I love talking to you guys. I love, like, when we have those nice streams where we talk about, like, life or mental health, or we just get in deep conversations in general. Like, I love doing that. So I know that streaming pretty much always helps me feel a little bit better. If anything, it's at the very least it's a distraction, and at the most, I love helping people, making people laugh. I find a lot of purpose in that. So I know streaming helps me. Something in my brain doesn't think about that. So sometimes I'll have the chance to stream and I just won't because I don't feel up to it, even though I know it realistically it helps me and sometimes others in the process. I need to start like writing post-it notes on my desk or something about that. Sometimes depressive beliefs can be really fixed if it thinks if X then Y, but it's honestly not often that way. Mine is dynamic and adapts. Yeah, I feel like the past year I've focused a lot on learning about me in terms of being autistic. It has taught me a lot and helped me to adjust a few things to help me. Like, I didn't realize that a lot of my anxiety, or why I sometimes feel what I thought was anxiety so badly in my body, is actually like sensory issues that I didn't know I had so severely. And so since learning about that, just because of learning about me with like autism and whatever, the past year I've learned about that more. So I've learned how to work around that. I've learned how to cater to my needs with that. So that's helped me. But it just takes me a long time to adjust to something in the mindset of something. Like with working out, I've been doing that for like 5 or 6 years, and I'm like reliant on it. Like I'm absolutely love it, but I also, even on the days I'd rather not work out, which are usually rare, but sometimes I'll just really be feeling bad and I won't want to work out, but I will anyway because I know it helps me, and I'm used to that. I really want to get that same mindset with streaming. Like, I really miss streaming here once or twice a week. At least once a week I'd like to get back to. I really want to do that. Really miss it. But, I plan to hopefully get that figured out. I said that that was like my goal for 2024. I don't make resolutions because people get like crippled by those and they feel like if they don't 100% it, then they might as well have not done it, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try and work on streaming, figuring out how to keep that consistent in my life. So we'll see how that goes. I just completely zoned out and I have no idea what I'm doing. This is just a tunnel, I guess, and it's inside a tunnel. I really wasn't paying attention. It's kind of weird. I was zoned out. That's nice though. That's why I like to use this world to talk. Something to do and still be like something to watch. But nothing too distracting that I can't focus on a conversation. Okay, let's see. So this... Oh yeah, I remember. So this tunnel goes down here. I feel like there should be a big room down here. Let's do that. Hello? Oh, what is happening? I need to get in the hole. Thank you. I wonder if, the funny thing about me is, you know, streaming, I choose to stream games. And I'm really not that big into games. Like, I usually only play Minecraft if I'm streaming. There will be, like, a rare occasion where, like, I'll play on the Realm and like call Dom or Pickle or Ninja or somebody. But other than that, I never really play Minecraft. The only game I play usually is Tears of the Kingdom. And Deltarune was, you know, like a short phase for me. I haven't had any other games that I've gotten like into other than the Zelda games and Minecraft. And I feel like there's definitely something out there that I could get really involved in and stream, but I don't know. Got an ad like advertising less ads. Oh my gosh. Physical anxiety from sensory stuff too, I think, although I don't know about the autistic part. Welcome back. The ad about less ads is ironic. Physical anxiety from sensory stuff. Don't know about the autistic part. Yeah, I mean, just because you have sensory issues, like, that doesn't mean there's that in no way means you're autistic. It's just, most, or a large majority of autistic people have sensory issues. And for me, I have a lot more than I had originally thought. But, yeah, anxiety can definitely heighten that. People with anxiety in general can have, like, a heightened sense to, like... The most common one I've heard from people with anxiety is noise. People get bothered by noise if you're anxious. And then lights, I've heard is the second thing, but for me I have noise and how things feel touching me. The less of the, like, oh my gosh, the sense... Is it clear that I'm having a stroke? The thing that affects me the least in terms of that is, like, seeing things around me. But, noise and how things feel on my skin affect me the most. Like, I have such specific things that I just hate to touch or have, like, on me. Like, really specific. Like, I remember something that I think is probably related, which is kind of neat, is I remember how the majority of my clothes felt that I had as a kid. Like, if I see a picture of me when I was a kid and I see the shirt that I'm wearing, I can guarantee you I know exactly how it feels, or how it felt to wear it, and I can pretty much perfectly picture how it feels, like, imagining it on me, like the fabric. And I just think that's pretty funny, because I do have such a heightened awareness of how things feel, like sensory input, in terms of like touch and whatever. Like I had a purple shirt when I was in kindergarten and first grade, mainly kindergarten, and it had a little snowman on it. It was long sleeves, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever, first of all, because I've always thought snowmans really— snowmans? Snowmen? Question mark? I've always thought they were really cute. But I remember distinctly how that shirt felt on me, and I remember I had some pink princess pajamas when I was little that had these little glittery buttons, and I can still imagine exactly how they looked and exactly how they felt. And I haven't heard anybody else talk about that. I guess it depends on what aspect of sensory differences or whatever you have, but I think it's kind of neat. I'll be like looking at old pictures, even from 4 or 5, when I was 4 or 5, and I can still remember how they felt, and I think that's pretty neat. It's interesting what the brain can do, for sure. Just centered, yes. I also had some like rubber ducky pajamas, and I can remember how those feel. I could go on and on and on. So you have a strong kinesthetic memory. I guess that's what that would be called? I'm not sure. But I think it's kind of neat, kind of funny. My brain does that. I can't think of any like other significant ones. I was talking about this with somebody the other day. I don't remember who it was. Might have just been my family. Did you see my wall of text, or did Twitch hide it? I didn't see any wall of text. I see the message that says back, something about kinesthetic memory, and that's it. Sadly. I can send it in DMs in. Yeah, of course. My guest. Wait. Wrong direction. You've heard of One Direction? Well, get ready for Wrong Direction. I never understood the One Direction obsession. Or the Justin Bieber obsession. I feel like those are around the same, like, era. I just don't get it. I can't help but feel that laughter was forced. Fanny thinks I'm the most unfunny person on the planet. I see how it is. Sometimes I'll make a really bad joke on purpose, or not on purpose, and it'll just be me being an idiot, and my boyfriend will just like look at me with like an absolute dead look in his eyes, like he just wants to drop off the face of the earth. And it's really funny because he knows that he's doing that. I don't know, it's just stupid. When you said force, I imagined a used retro psychics textbook cover. Nice. The brain be braining. With soft and frayed edges. I see. Stone? Oh my gosh, I was thinking, that made me think about my elementary school. I went to 2 elementary schools when I was little. I went to one for kindergarten and first grade, and then I went to a different one for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and then I started being homeschooled from then on. But the second school I went to, I had this little pencil that had an eraser on the top that had it looked like a little cow face, cow head, whatever. And then the pencil itself was like a felt. It felt fuzzy, like a little felt material, and it had cow print on it, and it was the cutest little thing. And I left it in my desk, and I came back to my desk one day, and what do I see? Big scissor slices all throughout the cow's little face. And I learned that this little jerk named Jeremiah, in parentheses, was a bullfrog reference. I learned that he had done that, and so I hated him from then on because he ruined my cow pencil. I love fancy pencils. Yeah, they're really fun. I like pens. I don't use pencils unless I'm drawing. Most of the time, if I'm ever writing, I'll use a pen. I've learned the Dollar Tree has some pretty cute ones. I have a little purple one that has a little tiny little gems in it, and the top has a purple diamond. Obviously fake. It's Dollar Tree. Yeah, I have a 24 karat gold pen with a $20,000 diamond on it. With colored pens and glitter pens. Glitter pens are fun. Colored pens, I had a little colored pen phase when I was in like middle school. But usually I just like a plain black or blue ink pen, as long as it looks cool. Did I really age a year yesterday? You did. You got the old. I diagnose you with old. Google be like, you could Google something like, why do I feel a pain in my left elbow? And all of a sudden they're like, you have 5 diseases and 3 mental illnesses. Old trademark. Aged like a fine wine. I heard somebody say once that they aged like a piece of some sort of cheese. What was it, like blue cheese or something? Which I guess was supposed to be gross. Aged like a fine wine. I watch the Urban Rescue Ranch a lot sometimes, and so sometimes I'll say stuff like he does like that. He talks like this, and someday I'll grow over this farm with fresh new grass. He talks like that sometimes, and so then it gets ingrained in my head. I feel like, if I watch like somebody too often, and I don't even watch him often, I rarely watch him, but I guess because I used to a couple years ago, it's still in my head. Like if I watch somebody too often, like I'll pick up their mannerisms, like their way of speaking way too easily. I've always been one to quote things, movies, people I know, YouTube videos, memes, you name it, I quote it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I still quote Ellie's stuff from like 2 years ago. Dom, something he said that was like a year and a half ago. A bunch of movies, don't even get me started. A lot of memes. Hermitcraft, I quote anything and everything. Wait, this would look confusing if it's just a bunch of pointless hallways. Like, I'll just quote anything and everything. So that combined with just me picking up on how people speak. Man, I'm all over the place. Every different obsession is so silly because sometimes I speak like them, like one day I just become Batman. You have such a soft voice though, imagining you speaking like Batman sounds so funny to me. I remember when for a while there was a bit of I feel like Ellie started it, I don't know, but of making an impression of you and you talk like this. I feel like that's the same thing. You've really been Batman all along. What if the real Batman were the friends we made along the way? My vocal range goes many places. I can do like weird accents pretty well, and like weird. You know how animes will have like an English dub voice actor and it sounds like incredibly overly animated and just weird? I can do voices for that really well for some reason. And like just anime sounding voices in general. I never do anything weird like that on stream because it's just odd. And there's no reason to, but like I thought I'd had an interest in doing vocal acting stuff at one point, but I don't really know how to go about that, and my chosen career and my major when I was in college are a better choice anyway. But it's fun to do stupid voices. I can do a good like Russian accent, and my cousin used to be obsessed with it, and he'd ask me to do it like all the time, and it was pretty funny. I think I can do a pretty good Alfred. I feel stupid, but who's that? Alfred. I feel like I should know. If it's a Batman thing though, I wouldn't know. Batman's butler. Yeah, I wouldn't know that. I used to be into doing impressions for a while when I was in, last year of middle school. Wait, how old is middle school people? I don't know. I was little, whatever. But it was, I had a brief impression phase, and I did a Mickey Mouse impression to like the Mickey mascot character at Disney World. And it was kind of odd, but we have it on like a video. It's just so stupid. Like the guy in the costume is probably so fed up with his job. He's just like, whatever kid, go home. 12 to 13 is 7th, 13 to 14 is 8th. Okay, so I guess I was older than that? Gosh, I don't know. I've been so confused on time and years and everything lately. Hey, this looks confusing, right? Yeah. I think it'd be kind of nice to have just like a weird staircase here that just has a long tunnel that goes nowhere. Wonder if Pickle's here trying to sleep. Maybe I should scream. Oh, sweet Pickle. She's so sleepy. She's going to bed. Let's wake her up in the most rude way possible. No, not Pickle Pants. I actually have my contacts in for this stream. They're just kind of blurry. I took them out earlier because I thought they were making my headache worse, which is now gone, thank goodness, but I took them out and I went to the gym, so like I'm like looking at everything, like my eyes are straining, like I can't see. It's kind of silly of me, but ironically taking my contacts out helps sometimes. I don't know. Staircase. It's a case of stairs. I diagnosed you with a case of the stairs. I thought you meant your phone contacts. I deleted every one of my phone contacts. Knowing people was just too much. No, my eyeball contacts, the seeing, the looky contacts. We need the looky. That reminds me, have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean? The way I said looky reminds me of, I think it's the third one where Jack Sparrow's with like that weird tribe and they all speak like a weird language. I don't think it even exists. and they're all like yelling, and one of them, or like at one point they're just yelling, it sounds like they're just going "Flicky licky," and it sounded like that. Looky looky. Don't think I have. Aw, man. I like the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They're pretty good. My little sister has been watching them recently. She's that age where she can start watching like not serious movies, but like, you know, just classic movies that like a 8-year-old shouldn't be watching, I guess. But I used to really like Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings and everything. I was the biggest Lord of the Rings fan. Oh, bless you, Tango. Tango had a big sneeze. And by big, it was the most microscopic, tiny, quiet sound ever. He's looking very fluffy right now, very cute. He's got his little bell with him that he loves so much. Age ratings are way too unstrict these days. Yeah, you go to watch a PG movie and it's more like, I don't remember even ratings anymore. But PG is not PG anymore, it seems, with most things. I don't know. This looks ominous. Yeah. But my little sister has always been homeschooled. And people in my house typically... I was raised more like sheltered, I guess. More supervised in terms of what I watched. So like I didn't see movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, which have very, very mild language. I didn't watch those until I was, I don't know how old, and even then, like, it would be like the versions without words, or like my mom would like mute the words when I was 13 or 14. I don't really know. I mean, I do agree with limiting the things that you hear. It's like, I'm not gonna go watch a movie that has like, you know, F-bombs every 30 seconds necessarily. The thing about that, because I know with you, it's personal preference, and also, isn't it in your religion, I think? I don't remember. I don't really know much about Islam. I don't know, but I know Christianity has stuff about there's something about guarding your eyes, like what you watch, what you take in, things like that, obviously. And I believe, gosh, I don't remember, but it's basically the same thing with like what you allow yourself to hear. But just in general, you know, I don't like profanity. I think it's unnecessary. It can be used just to be very hurtful, and oftentimes, I don't know, it's just a whole thing. But I think it's hard to find the balance between actually navigating life while trying to avoid some of that. With me, I don't have a problem hearing spoken curse words because I know I'm not going to be cursing. The problem is with me is if it's music that has a bunch of curse words and the music gets stuck in my head, I might accidentally say it if I was like singing the song or something. I don't know how to make it make sense, but like, I'm more open to watching stuff with words in it, like a lot of words or whatever, than I am listening to it. When I told you this when I was little, I thought the word inappropriate was inappropriate in it itself. I think you told me that, yeah. That's kind of funny. There's a lot. I still have a big guilty conscience, but when I was little, it was particularly bad. I remember one time when I was little, I said like, gosh, or something, and I thought I was like terrible. I remember feeling so guilty because I said gosh. Like, that's how paranoid I was of doing anything wrong, like at all. So I remember like saying something like that when I was maybe 7, 8. I felt so bad because that was always such I didn't really know what was an actual curse word when I was little, and like what you could and couldn't say. So if I said anything that had the potential to be wrong, I would instantly feel so bad. That's me right now. Don't say that. That's fair. I mean, I know a lot of people don't say it because you're not supposed to say God's name in vain, and saying gosh is just an excuse for that, pretty much. I do try to limit the stupid things I say like that because I don't want to seem like I'm making loopholes around what shouldn't be done, if that makes sense. Like pretty much all casual lingo, like dang and everything, you know, it's all just the kids' version of the big boy words, you know, like stupid stuff like that. You know, I don't want to make loopholes. But I don't know, I had a huge guilty conscience when I was little, and like things related to that, not even with language. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I was telling my boyfriend about this the other day. I had a little fish, I think it was called a tetra, and her name was Pinky. Guess what? It's because she was pink. Crazy, I know. But her name was Pinky. She was a neon tetra. And poor thing was in this tiny little glass bowl. But, you know, that was back before everybody was like, you need a 50 million gallon tank for your goldfish, or you're a terrible person. We had a little classic, like, fish bowl that she was in on a bookshelf in my room. And it was, like, nighttime. I was supposed to be asleep. I was probably, like, 6 years old. And, I remember I stuck my hand in the water and waited till she swam over my hand, and I picked her up out of the water like 2 centimeters for like 2 seconds, and I put her back. She was completely fine. She was like, nothing happened to this fish. She was out of the water for 2 seconds, literally. But I remember feeling so guilty about that for some reason, and I went downstairs to my mom, like after much consideration. I was like telling her what I'd done. Like little 6-year-old me was like terrified. I just think that's such a funny thing. Like, I remember doing it like it was yesterday. What does saying the Lord's name in vain mean? So, you know, people, like, will exclaim, like, you know, people will have a minor inconvenience. They're like, oh my god, that hurts so bad. So basically, using... Yo, Luke, long time no see! Backrooms, yes. While I'm answering Fanny, I'll walk around and show you what I've got so far. But yeah, if you're like in a, it's just like a nonsense conversation or like statement that has nothing to do with with God. It's like if you're in pain or you're complaining or just exclaiming and it has nothing to do with God, it's just typically frowned upon. You're not supposed to use the Lord's name in vain. I think I missed something. I missed a turn back here. I'm actually starting to get lost. I guess I'm doing a good job. Where I came from was that. Go up here. But yeah, I've never said God's name in vain because you're not supposed to. So here's Luke. Here's the little drop down room. There's a house up there that I have built, and you drop down into the back rooms. We have this big section over here. Benny, I'm sorry. I feel like that made no sense. It'd be better if I could type you a response. I'm better with written communication. We have this big loop over here, which loops back around there, but this also goes down. Pointless little staircases. We go back to where we came from the loop, and we come over here, and 2 little dead ends. I feel like I need to make something more over here. This is 2 streams worth. Thank you, Luke. I'm glad you like it. The lights were previously on the floor, and so I just moved them to the ceiling. I posted this on Reddit during the first stream I did, and I was like, oh, I'm working on a little casual Backrooms in Minecraft when I'm streaming. And everybody was like, why are the lights on the floor? Like, people were like, they were so mad that I had the lights on the floor. I don't know what the deal was, but they were right. They look better on the ceiling, but still, they were so serious about it. I'm like, calm down. This is a block game. Sit down. You're okay. Yeah, we have this back here, big staircase. I'm gonna make a little tunnel back here. This has been fun. I like to do this this is gonna become, and kind of already has become, like my just casual thing to build while I'm talking, because it's not distracting, but it's still something to be watching. Lights cannot be on the floor. It is illegal. Exactly. Like, people are freaking out. I'll have to show you the comments or try and find them and send them in the Discord or something. Like, I usually don't post stuff on Reddit. I'll just, like, look at others' accounts. But I posted that on like the Backrooms subreddit and everybody's like freaking out. The funny thing was though, a week or two after that, a lot of other people started posting Backrooms builds, and so I wonder if it's because mine was seen, so other people wanted to do it and make sure their lights were on the ceiling. Let's just encourage to remember God through speech often. Remember if we see something we should admire. We should say it's a little all. I see. That makes sense. Christianity doesn't have a thing like that, but that does make sense. Wait, the heck? Oh, this way. I know directions and things. I'm very good at them. Yes. But yeah, this has been fun to build. I'm actually starting to get confused, and I guess I'm doing my job right then. Odin, hello! You're gonna hate me. You're gonna tell me to go sit in a corner and die, but the sound alerts still aren't fixed. They're still not fixed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna write on my list to do tomorrow, or by the end of the week, to start fixing my sound alerts. Listen, I stream like twice a month. I always forget. I'm sorry. I miss Twitch Studio. I'm really sad that they got rid of it. Bro needs a refund. I can't refund channel points. I don't think that's possible. I saw that water trying to come through. Stupid jerk. Think you're sustaining the ecosystem? Well, I think not. Yeah, I need to fix them. I miss having the funny sound alerts. You'd think I would remember, but that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Before you guys got here, you and, oh my gosh, Luke and Odin were talking about like wanting to do things, but for some reason there's like a gap in your brain of like wanting to do it and actually doing it. And it's not even procrastination, it's just something in my brain just won't click. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just plain silly, but I need to get on it. Oh my gosh. I also want to try and make 2024 merch designs. I love making stuff like that. Like t-shirts and stuff are some of my favorite things to make. Tango, what is that noise? My bird just made a little noise, I don't know what it meant. Do you guys have any suggestions of games that you'd like to see me stream? Because I feel like, I was talking about earlier how usually I don't get too involved in games. It's rare that I find one that I'm just like excited to play. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were really the only games like that for me. And I have a capture card, so I could stream it, but it'd be a big deal. It's hard to explain. Hope life is treating you good, Kitty. It is. Yes and no, but I feel like that's just life in general. But I hope life is treating you good as well, Odin. Hope you've been good. Hope you've been enjoying your 2024. This music sounds dramatic. I feel like I'm about to go fight somebody. I don't remember what I was saying anymore. Oh well. What was I gonna do back here? I feel like I had a plan. So we come from this hallway, there's a staircase, pointless little corners here. It's just enough to make you come over here and see what it is, only to be like, oh dang, nothing. Wanna get right for bed, thanks for the stream, Kitty. Of course, thank you for coming, Fanny, I've missed you. I hope you sleep good and have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you around soon, and I will, maybe tomorrow actually, I can start recording those videos of the story you wrote. I'm gonna write that on a list too. I'm gonna keep that and the sound alerts on a list until I get it done. But thank you for being here. Sleep good, Fanny. Good night. What should I do at the end of this tunnel? Brain isn't braining. Ugh. What happened to your Discord? What do you mean? What happened to it? It's still around, it's just not as active because I haven't been streaming as often, so the community is less active, sadly. Are you trying to use the command or something? having a stroke. Okay, that's that's the staircase that's over there. I just about had a brain death. Okay, well that's gonna be annoying then because... Okay, well let's bring this in one. It's fine. Might have left. I see. Well, it's still around. Do !_ Discord and you can join again if that's what you're looking for. No worries, it happens. The command should still work. If not, I'll just send it manually. I'm not sure if it transferred from Twitch Studio to here or not. Oh, that's probably gonna be broken too. Let me get it for you. Oh, there it is. This should still be the right link. If not, tell me and I'll send it manually. Oh, brain moment. I'm probably gonna send some pictures of Tango after the stream. I have a picture of him being all cute with his little bell toy thingy that he has. He loves it. He'll like sleep on that perch on the right side of the cage with the bell just like resting on him, and it's so cute. It's his little, it's like you know how like a baby will get like attached to a blanket? It's like that. Like he just loves it. It's so cute. Just got a ping. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep my Discord status online when I'm streaming. Sorry about that. Go, 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 go. There we go. I've never gone on Do Not Disturb. Like, actually, I see. I usually keep it on Do Not Disturb 24/7 unless I'm streaming, and then I have it online. But I think Discord makes it set to idle if I leave it on Do Not Disturb long enough. But lately I've been signed into my like private Discord more often than my public one, so I'm not really sure what it does while I'm gone in the other account. How's everyone's 2024 going so far? I feel like January is already flying by, which is wild to me. Mine hasn't been too eventful so far. It's been a usual month. I've had some really good workouts though this month. I've changed up some bits of my routine, just because why not? I just like to change things up with it, so that's been fun. I haven't gone skating in a while. I kind of miss that. I've had a few dreams about it lately, actually, which is odd. I usually don't have dreams that make any sense. Usually all my dreams are just completely stupid. I think this would be more confusing if it was set back like this. Yeah, so that matches these little corners. There we go. Yeah, this is getting more confusing now. Yeah. I feel like I need to do something with this. Having it just a little room down here feels kind of pointless. Big gulp. Which side of the build am I on? I don't even remember. Okay, so this is the side that I started with over here, this big room. Okay. I feel like it'd be more confusing if I had like a tunnel here. Because my original intention was just to have this big long tunnel and have this big section over here be the main focus of the right side. But I feel like the long tunnel just, I don't know. It needs to be more confusing. So, tunnel I shall build. It's kind of like oddly therapeutic to come on here and build. I think I came on here one time off stream and was on it for like maybe 45 minutes, not too long, and I was just listening to music, just kind of zoned out, just building, and it was pretty fun. I'm obsessed with like liminal space in general, and it's funny because I used to be like creeped out by liminal space, but now that I've watched about, oh my gosh, watched a bunch of documentaries on it and everything, and I'm just fascinated by it. I think it's really neat. So the Backrooms was probably my first experience with anything liminal space related. I did it a long time ago on like Roblox or something, back when the Backrooms like came out. No, I don't remember the year it came out actually, but it was back when people started making their own versions of it, so it would have been around long enough for people to make remakes on Roblox. And I had some friends from an old app I used to use who got me to play it, and I remember like the monsters that were in it were just like looked like just a mannequin. Like it wasn't the typical monsters that are in the actual game. The concept is still the same though. And then I had I think it was Pickle actually, who had me play this like liminal looking game that took place in like an IKEA or something. I don't remember what the goal was, but that was kind of odd. I wasn't really a fan of that though. I like abandoned buildings and stuff because oftentimes that's where the majority of liminal spaces are found. So I really like to watch documentaries on or exploration videos, not documentaries. I think that's neat. It's been one of my lasting interests, not just like a little passing phase as much. It's not a phase, Mom! Brain is braining. Little tunnel corner here. And I feel like I should put something on the side just to make it... I think one of the points of the Backrooms is it'll have like a hallway that'll look just interesting enough that you have to go down it to see what it is. And most of the time, it's just nothing. And so I feel like getting more of that in here is what's going to really add to the confusion. Not being able to tell if it's a dead end or not is really what adds to your time in the Backrooms. Because you got to try and figure out what's going on. Probably that's a large part of the experience, so I need to make some more of that, like I did on the other side. I hate gravel, it's so annoying. Gravel and skeletons feel like the same thing, because like a skeleton, like you're running towards it and it shoots you and you just get knocked back. You run towards it and it shoots you and you get knocked back. Gravel just keeps coming and coming and coming, and I feel like that's like the same idea. It drives me up the wall. Minecraft pet peeves. It's kind of silly, but it's true. You know what I realized? I have not messed around with the 1.20 features. Like the whole, like, not fossils, like the new clay pot stuff, and the like little dusty thingy you do. What's it called? Like the excavating things. I don't know what it's called, but I completely forgot that was even a thing. I haven't thought about that since before today, because I saw it on like the Minecraft loader, the little starting screen or whatever it's called, and I just totally forgot that happened. I really want to check that out. When I'm on the realm next time, I'll probably look into that. But I really don't even know that much about it. Gotta go. Okie dokie, Luke. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night or day. Try to make it to the next stream. Okie dokie, no pressure. Hope to see you around. Have a good night, my friend. I guess because I haven't been so involved in Minecraft, I just totally forgot about that update. The most significant update to me, the one that I remember the most, was the aquatic update, was 1.14, I think? I remember that coming out when I played on the Wii U with my little sister. And I remember I got a trident before she did, and she was like freaking out. Like, my little sister's the type of Minecraft player to like hide, to avoid mobs at all costs. Never go in the nether unless somebody's with her, and even then she'll be like, oh, stay over here, you go in the fortress. Like, she's one of the very nervous Minecrafters. So when the aquatic update came out and I got a hold of like a trident, I think at one point I got loyalty on it whenever that was a thing. I don't remember, but I remember she was like so like scared of that, and it was like the funniest thing. I think there should be a fake staircase at the end of this, because, you know, if you're running by this, you can pretty much tell like there's not really anything here, but if there's a staircase and you can't see the bottom of it, you're gonna be interested to go. Yeah, let's do that. Down here. Just a little wee staircase. Oh, that's just creepy game noises. I thought it was thunder. That's one thing I'm excited about. The changing of the seasons kind of stresses me out because it only heightens my awareness of the fact that time is crazy fast. But I love like thunderstorms and just how it feels like at night. There's a storm and it's cozy and you're sleeping, you hear the rain on your window. It's like one of my favorite things ever. Because, like, you know, the changing of the seasons for me, I pay attention to a lot for some reason. I guess I have a lot of nostalgia centered around it, because I'm always very aware of what's going on around me. But I love fireflies as well, and so with the changing seasons means summer, which means fireflies. So I just try and think about like the things that I love about it to lessen the stress of the exceedingly quickening passing of time. But thunderstorms, man, I miss them. Pickle! I thought you were sleeping. You would not believe your eyes. If 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. That reminds me, I saw like on this dance TV show, there was this group of guys who did like this like robotic style dance to fireflies. It was super neat. Well, I was going to go to sleep. I'm listening. It's midnight here, which means, what time is it for you? Well, it's 11:53, to be specific. Oops. Shouldn't you be taking a big eep? Big eepin'? Then my friends were playing Gartic Phone. I read that as Garlic Phone at first, and I was very confused. I see. Gartic Phone's really fun. I miss that game. I like Scriblio. I think it's just because it's more simple. It's just a fun little thing. Gartic Phone. There. So now you're running down this tunnel. You originally see this big space at the end, but then you see this, and it's like, oh. So now we need to make a tunnel here so you can't see that it ends too fast. What the heck? There we go. Called it Garlic Phone. I see. It's like people will call Rivali from Breath of the Wild ravioli. say something, I don't remember what. I feel like I've been very chatty tonight. Now that my head feels better from earlier, I am slaying. The past year, speaking of summer, I've realized how much, like, I forgot how much I love, like, the sky and the stars specifically. Me and my mom, when I was little, had a tradition where we would go outside in the summer, usually when it was, like, 11 or 12 at night. So usually when I was little, you know, I'd be asleep and she'd come wake me up and be like, do you want to go outside and, what did she call it? Oh, we'd, like, always have, like, a little cup of milk for some reason. Just, I guess how people drink warm milk to go to sleep, we just get, like, a cup of milk and go sit on the driveway and just drink milk and watch the sky. So the Big Dipper in particular has a lot of nostalgia for me, but I just love the stars, and I feel like maybe some of that really rooted from that. But I'm excited for summer and spring because usually last year me and my boyfriend would be out in the backyard on our hammock a lot of times to like 1:30 in the morning watching the stars, and I absolutely love that. I'm excited to do that again. I miss the stars. It's like 13 degrees in the daytime here now. Okay, so we got main room, big tunnel here. This here branches off, so now you have to come see what this tunnel is. Yes, okay. You come back up and you go to the big thing. Okay, I think it's about time to end it. It's been 2 hours now. It's a few minutes away from midnight. Got quite a lot of progress done. I'm not sure when the next stream will be. Hopefully next week. Yeah, we got a lot going on. I still think I need to do something over here. We'll figure that out next time. But it was a lovely stream. It's nice to I'm typing. I'm trying to press escape. It was nice to talk to a bunch of you guys coming in and out. Some old faces, some new faces. Next stream will either be on the Realm or here again. It depends on if I'm in the mood for like solo chatting or hanging with friends, or I don't know, we'll see. But either way, I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a lovely night. Pickle, get some eepin'. I swear I just heard you say I'm ending stream next week. Yeah, I'm gonna stream for the next, however many hours that is. Pickle, it's broken. It's broken. Okay, I'll do it. This is a certified hash brown woman. There you go. Does that count? I love you too, Pickle. I hope you have a good night whenever you go to sleep. And I'll see you. Oh, what did I just break? Huh? I heard it. There it is. But yeah, I love you too. Sleep good. See you all around soon, and have a good night or day. See you around. Bye bye.